So let's break down John 1, verses 1 through 5. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. He was in the beginning with God. All things were made through him, and without him was not anything made that was made. In him was life, and the life was the light of men. The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it. So the word translated from the Greek logos. Logos had a deep theological meaning in Jewish and Greek ideas. The Jewish rabbis would often refer to God as the Word of God. For example, the ancient Hebrew edition of the Old Testament change Exodus 19:17, Moses brought the people out of the camp to meet God, to Moses brought the people out of the camp to meet the Word of God. In the mind of the ancient Jews, the phrase the Word of God could be used to refer to God Himself. Now, Greek philosophers saw the logos of the power that kept the world in order and out of chaos. The logos set the world in perfect order and it kept it there. They also believed that everything existed before it was created in a thought. So, for example, before this phone that I use to record existed, it existed in someone's mind as a thought, then was later physically created. What John is doing here is saying that if there is a thought about creation before it was created, that there has to be a thinker. John goes back before creation, placing Jesus there with God the Father. Now, John 1, 1 through 5 functions as an interpretation of Genesis verses 1 through 5. John is interpreting the Word as creator and the bearer of divine light. So Jesus existed before creation. He himself was not an act of creation, but he was actually the creator, and now the creator has come and dwelled with his creation. So the Word was with God, and the Word was God explains their distinct nature of Father and Son, but also explaining they share the same character, quality, and essence of being God. Now in Genesis 1:1, the word God translated from the word Elohim is actually plural. Some people will try to say that it was used to emphasize God in this verse, but there are plenty of other verses where Elohim, used for the God of Israel, was singular. Now, hopefully, this helps you break down John chapter 1, verses 1 through 5, and I look forward to breaking down the rest of the verses in the book of John.